I thought I understood what judgment looked like. Maybe it was a teacher giving you that look when you laughed at an appropriate time, or your mom catching you watching Family Guy a little too young. But as I've gotten older, I've realized there's a specific group of men in our society who face judgment at a level that's almost comical. A group of men so universally misunderstood that the very mention of their hobbies makes people uncomfortable. And I wanted to talk about them today. You've interacted with them, walked past them, maybe even stood beside them in line. Matter of fact, turn to your left. Now, turn to your right. What do you see? Colleagues? Friends maybe? But what I see are degenerates. Oh, and that's okay. Don't get me wrong. You see, the reason we're so uncomfortable with ourselves, the reason we repress our desires, our primal urges, is because of one word: shame. Men feel ashamed of what they like, of what they want, not only because it's wrong, but because we think we're alone in it. Like no one else can possibly understand, but we're not alone, because we have women. What? What most men don't realize is that women, they're just as freaky as us. In some cases, even freakier. They fawn over Gojo just as hard as we simp over Tsunade. They scroll through Dojin, they have their favorite hentai artists. Don't let the curated social media fool you. So really, we're all in this together. And to speak more on this point, please welcome to... Shit, I hit my mic. And to speak more on this point, please welcome to the stage my esteemed cohort, Mookie!
Thank you, Sean. It's a pleasure to be here. Now, my dear friends, for far too long, society has perpetuated a most egregious falsehood that degeneracy is a burden of men alone. Who, I ask you, penned hundreds of thousands of words in forbidden doujinshi? Who crafted entire alternate universes in the darkest depths of Tumblr? Who among us has announced, without shame, "I will let that man ruin my life," referring to a most heinous villain? Whispering freakish desires to our acquaintances about the most irrelevant side character. Gentlemen, you were never alone. We have always been here, collecting, obsessing, simping. Tonight, we stand together.
Now, my brothers and sisters, let us all goon and munt together!
Yes, let us... What, munt? What even is that? Hold up, I need to look this up.
I mean, you don't have to. No, you can stop whenever you want. Like, you don't need to know.
Ew! What is wrong with you? You do this shit in your free time?
Okay, wait. I'm sorry, I didn't.
You've been in my bathroom.
Wait a second.
You're fine. You're disgusting. Fucking degenerate.
All right. Have y'all ever had yellow fever before? Like, y'all ever, been a little too into K-pop or anime?
No.
Being said that these anime men and women aren't real?
No.
So the next best thing would be the people based off of them? No? Just me? Huh. You're a loser. Yeah, I know. But in middle school, it was bad, because this is when I started getting into and obsessing over Japanese and anime culture. So back in middle school, I had a huge crush on this girl. Let's call her Emily, because her name is Emily. What I remember of her is that she hated me. Like, a lot. Found me completely and utterly repulsive. And keep in mind, this is not to hate on younger me. I'm saying this because I was extremely annoying then, and I outwardly expressed how much of a degenerate for anime women I was. Anytime anime or something Japanese related was mentioned, I was there to obnoxiously give my input, essentially being the actually guy and ruining the vibe. And what didn't help with that was being a D1 gooner. Hey, before y'all say anything about that, I was gooning way before you kids thought it was cool.
I'm over here stroking my dick. I got lotion on my dick right now. I'm just stroking my shit. I'm horny as fuck.
But I had the biggest crush on her. Not because of her interests, or her personality, or her looks, or even her socioeconomic status, which is very important for teenagers to worry about. I liked her so much only because she was Asian.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Yeah. You don't have to say it. But she knew this, which is why she hated me even more. When I was talking about her to my friends, they immediately called bullshit and told me not to waste their time. I was really trying to convince them I actually liked her, but I couldn't give them not one legitimate reason on why I liked her other than the fact that she was Asian. So after a few weeks of me simping for her and letting my friends know how much I liked her and them getting increasingly annoyed at me for it, Zen just straight up told her, "You know he likes you only for the fact that you're Asian, right?" And she responded, unsurprisingly,
Yeah, I know.
I eventually worked up the courage to confess my feelings to her. And keep in mind, it looks something like this. I'm only slightly exaggerating too. But anyways, she didn't completely stomp on my feelings like me and my friends thought she would. Don't get me wrong, she hated me and still found me repulsive too. But she didn't reject me like the other girls did at the time. She actually considered my feelings and made it clear that she wasn't just rejecting me based off of my appearance, but my overall character, which was foreign to me at the time. I never really experienced something like that. I was used to rejection and being put down by the girls I liked. It never occurred to me that someone could let me down easy and that shatter my heart. She hated me, found me annoying, saw me as a complete degenerate, but was still nice enough to let me know I had value. After she rejected me, I couldn't help but just smile. I've never been so happy after a rejection before, and I honestly thank her for that. Yo, what is good, guys? How have you guys been doing? I have been doing perfectly fine. Thank you for asking. I know you guys care a lot. Thank you so much for watching the whole video. It honestly means a lot to me. It takes me a very long time to make each of these videos, and for you guys to stick to it in means you guys really care, or I'm really interesting. So I appreciate that a lot. I can't say when the next video will be out, but just know I am working on it. You know, in between school, work, having a social life. Yeah, but I am doing it. But if you guys want to show your support, I really appreciate if you guys could either like or subscribe, leave a comment, share, something like that. Really would appreciate that, because again, these take a long time. And also, if you want, you can hit me up on other socials. I do have a Instagram and Twitter, but that's all I have, and I'll see you guys hopefully soon.